artificial intelligence is not a quick fix. And here is example why and what to do about it. Conducting a lot of projects in artificial intelligence, I always explain to my customers that data and the process, it's 80%, maybe 70% of the whole artificial intelligence implementation. And here is an example. Imagine you want to implement internal solution conversational agent that will minimize manual and face-to-face conversation between internal sections of the company, between internal organizational units. Put in a simple words, instead of talking over the phone or organizing meetings, you want to create conversational agent that will handle up to 85% and 90% of the conversation, leaving only 10% to people and direct contact. In this particular case, you might think that all documentation you have is ready to be uploaded to any artificial intelligence platform and the magic will happen. That's the wrong solution. That's the solution for losing hundreds of thousands of dollars, not millions, depends on the size of your organization. So what we need to consider here, first of all, that process that used to be in place needs to be adjusted to AI time, which means that the way you were doing the process before cannot be directly translated to artificial intelligence situation. What I mean by that, imagine people calling over the phone, talking of the WhatsApp or sending emails to get answers from other organizational unit. Let's say marketing unit is talking to research and development or manufacturing unit. You might think that putting an eye in the middle will handle the situation for you. So putting in other words, you do a quick fix. That doesn't work this way. So the documentation you used to use for answering the questions or the way you structure the conversation about it was something that AI cannot understand fully. The document structures, headlines, text, images, tables, configuration platforms cannot be hooked up to artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence will deliver the beautiful, magically done results. They need to be prepared for that. Artificial intelligence likes structured and unstructured data. With the structured data, if properly done, the job is easy. The quick fix can work here. For instance, you have a documents in Microsoft Word always structured in the same way. Clear headlines 1, headlines 2, headlines 3, beautiful description about tables and images. The problem is barely organizations have that such a high quality input. So then we're talking about unstructured data. Unstructured data is when you have documents that are not consistent. Let's say images doesn't have a consistent descriptions or tables are not consistently described and explained. And here the preparation, it's important. So the process of creating documents needs to be adjusted to AI situation. That doesn't mean all the documents needs to be clean and perfect, but the more quality you put in it, the better AI results it's going to deliver. But that changes the process and input of the organization and input of the information. So without this, you will start complaining about artificial intelligence not delivering exact results. Companies are then losing thousands of dollars, not millions, in processing data, in having the bad output that put them in troubles, like wrongly calculated pricing or not properly answered questions by internal chatbots and conversational interfaces, or wrong and mistaken configuration communication with customers. In this particular case, we gotta remember, artificial intelligence needs better content than usually you think. So to create that input, we gotta redesign the process of creating that input, which is in place today. It turns out that up to 80% of the preparation, it's in the design of the process resources, and redesigning the people work, and then putting in artificial intelligence. There is no quick fix, because if there is a quick fix, the number of problems is going to arise, because what is going to be an output of the AI needs to be double checked by people. And that doesn't make any sense.